How many times we have jumped in different websites to do this thing? And this is just one example. There are hundreds of examples similar to this. Is try to focus on the bigger picture instead of getting stuck in small things. If you don't develop this mindset, if you go for the mindset that okay, I will spend and then whatever is left I will save, you will stay poor your entire life. If I have to start from scratch, if I have to do it all over again, then what things I will definitely do to make sure that I become a really good software engineer or I become top software engineer? These are my top 3 picks. First things first, why you should listen to me. Hello, I am Shubhajit Ghosh. I am a full stack software engineer with more than 6 years of experience, and this is my channel DevKit. I regularly post videos related to software engineering, different sorts of mistakes that we make, my personal experience, and how can we become a better software engineer. So if you like this type of content, then please consider subscribing. That really supports me. Okay, so let's get back to the topic. The first thing that I will do is start building my own products as soon as I can. Now, what do I mean by that? Be honest. I'm giving just a really simple example. Be honest with yourself. How many times have you gone to Google and searched for free image converters? Like just simple converters which convert, let's say, PNG images to JPG or JPG to WebP. Or maybe image compressors which you have, let's say, 5 MB, 10 MB size of image and you just wanted to shrink it, let's say, within 100 KB or 500 KB. How many times have you done that? And how many times have you actually felt this difficult situation that you were looking for different sorts of free tools and they will let you do, let's say, 10 conversions or 20 conversions, and the rest of it you will need to find another free tool to do the same? How many times you have jumped in different websites to do this thing? And this is just one example. There are hundreds of examples similar to this, and the simple response or the simple thing that we always looked for as a junior or when we started is, let's go to Google and search for the best option, or let's try to find out a solution which already exists, instead of thinking, can I build it myself? That is where the key lies. After having this much experience, I feel like I actually should have thought about it a lot early in my career, which is, yes, obviously I didn't know everything from start. So what I needed to do, actually be curious to how I can make this thing, even when I don't know. How can I research? How can I make this thing? Let's continue with that same example. So when I was a junior engineer and I needed to do a lot of, let's say, assets, or when I needed a lot of free image conversions tool, then I went in Google, I looked for different sorts of websites and I tried to do it for free. Because obviously at that time we are not looking to pay something, and also at the same time we are not looking to, let's say, dedicate a particular software, buy a software, something like that, right? So instead of just thinking, okay, these are 3, 4, 5 top websites where we can do it for free, and then in one website we are doing 10, another website we are doing 20, something like that. Instead of that, what I could have thought, or what all of us could think, is let's try to build this on our own. There are sufficient help online. Like you will find functions, open source projects, packages, all are available. So all you need to do is put different sorts of pieces together to complete the puzzle. That's all. But the only thing that needs to come first to get to that stage is actually having this thought that we can do it ourselves. Instead of looking for other solutions or third-party solutions, let's try to do it ourselves. And I feel if you have that mentality, you are way ahead of the competition already. So that's the first thing that I will do. The second thing is try to focus on the bigger picture instead of getting stuck in small things. When we are starting as a junior, we have a lot of small things that we focus on. For example, let's say the code is not good enough, or maybe let's say this is not the way perfectly it should be, or let's say I am doing this thing, I will continue doing this thing. No, what I will do is, if I have to start over again, I will look at the bigger picture. Where is my destiny? Where I want to go? And it's not about that, okay, I want to earn 30,000 per month, or I want to earn 1 lakh per month. No, that's not the destiny. The destiny is what you want to make sure, like what things or what goals has to happen in your life so that you will be happy for rest of your life. If you asked me this sort of question, let's say 4 years, 5 years, 6 years ago, then the things that I could have said is, thinking from that time, is obviously first will be, let's say I am thinking I have a stable job, or let's say even if it's not a job, maybe a way through which I can have some sort of let's say, what can I say, income, or let's say revenue source. Even if it's a job, even if it's a business or whatever it is, maybe I will want that. That's first. The second thing, obviously, have sufficient financial support, financial balance, so that I will be safe in different sorts of situation. So these two would have been very common, right? If I would have actually fixed it in my head from the beginning, then I think my career would have looked a lot different. The reason, most of the people think, okay, right now I am a junior, so let's keep on doing this thing, let's continue this task. Then after that, probably after getting this salary hike or something, I will switch companies and all. They take a very long time to look at the bigger picture. And I think if you are not looking at the bigger picture, there will be opportunities, there will be things to do which you will miss. If you are not even worried, or if you are not even aware of the bigger picture, then how are you going to make sure that you are prepared to take different sorts of action to actually achieve it? Right? So I feel we get hooked up, or we get stuck in different sorts of small things which are trivial. Like later on down the line, you will find out that this was a very small thing. For example, in my case, I was very much stuck in doing the most optimized code. Yes, I'm not denying that code optimization is bad. Code optimization is good. But it's equally important to get the feature. It's equally important to make sure that your product is actually in the market. Then you can do the optimization. Optimization doesn't come first. The product being present in the market and starting to have users, that comes first, right? Similarly, those are simple examples that I'm giving, but obviously there are a lot of things which you can think about yourself, and you will also find equivalent things. The third thing, start investing. This is very personal thing, and be aware that I'm not a financial guide, or I don't have any expertise in it, but I'm just giving a generalized overview. That is, start planning about your financial situation early in your career. Because even, let's say, to tell you the truth, not saving anything or not planning about your financial situation for, let's say, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years initially, and then suddenly getting faced with a lot of burden or a lot of headache in terms of financial situation is really bad, because that is also really common. Instead, what you can do is, as soon as you start earning, start to think about the bigger picture in terms of financial planning as well. There is a very good quote that I have heard. There is a very good thing that is which is very famous, which is, poor people and rich people have a very basic difference in their mindset. What poor people think is they will earn, then they will spend, whatever is left, they will save. That's how poor people think. What rich people think is they will earn, then they will save. Not like, and save, it's not that I'm saying you only save and don't enjoy your life. No, not like that. But you need to have a stable plan that, okay, out of this much income, out of my this much revenue or salary, I'm going to save this much. Have a plan and then stick to it. So earn, save, and then whatever is left, you are free to spend. If you don't develop this mindset, if you go for the mindset that, okay, I will spend and then whatever is left, I will save, you will stay poor your entire life. You have to prioritize saving as well. You have to make sure that your financial situation is taken care of. Just starting from 500 rupees or 1000 rupees, wherever you want to spend, that's up to you. Take advice from YouTube or from some financial advisor, whoever you think. I am not the financial advisor guy. I'm just saying, start planning your financial decisions early in your career. Maybe if you take, let's say, if you ask me, maybe I would have said that, or no, not I would have, I can say right now, is maybe when I actually started earning, even when it was very little money, I actually could have started, let's say, 500 rupees or 1000 rupees SIP per month. If I would have started from a 500 or 1000 rupees SIP per month from 5 years ago, it would have compounded and become a really large sum right now, which could have helped me in a lot of my things. Maybe buying some sort of assets, maybe buying some sort of gears, or investing in a business that I'm trying to start, anything like that. So this planning your future financial condition is also really important, because trust me, software engineers later on down their career have a lot of different things to face. First, some software engineers, some people think that, okay, they are bored of this 9-to-5 job, so they start to explore different sorts of ventures, how they can build their own product, their own business, and you need capital for that. Second thing, market keeps on changing all the time, so you also need a support where, let's say, even if you got fired, you have sufficient time, let's say 3 months, 6 months, 8 months down the line, where even if you don't earn, you have capacity to run your family or stay comfortable, and then in the meantime try and get a new job. And at the same time, let's say there can be a situation where, let's say, you need to take a break just because of your personal health, mental health, or anything like that. All of those three situations, you will find out that having this financial thing planned ahead will actually save a lot of your time and will become a very key point for your stress free life. So these three, I think, are the most important things that I will do if I have to start from all over. First thing is start building your own product as soon as you can. Second thing, start looking at the bigger picture, what you really want to achieve in your life. And third thing, start planning your financial situation as soon as you get a first salary in your hand. If you agree with me, then definitely let me know in the comments. If you have any questions related to this, then please feel free to drop them down in the comments. I will be more than happy to answer all of them. Till the next time, thanks.